Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how you can use an audio file made with QuickTime to share with other folks and how you might insert it in a Google Doc, like a slideshow, a word processing document, or perhaps a website. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go down to QuickTime, and if you don't see QuickTime on your doc, you just need to go to your Finder, which is right here. When I click on that, I'm going to go to Applications, and I'm going to press Q on my keyboard, and I see there's QuickTime. I have the previous version of QuickTime. There's a newer version as well. So this is the current version, and I am now going to pull it down to my dock so I can use it later. I use this for all my screen recordings, and I'm using it now. So the first time that you use QuickTime, you need to make sure that you enable the microphone. So right now, this is grayed out because I'm screen recording now, so you can see this tutorial. But if I was going to go here to the audio recording to record my voice, I would click here. And I want to make sure that you see that there's a little caret, that kind of an arrow that presses down there. And if I do that, I want to make sure that it is on the internal microphone of your computer. Don't worry about it going to maximum, just high is absolutely fine. So that's important because if you don't hear anything, it's because your microphone is not enabled. So if I want to record something, twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are, etc. I'm going to record, and you're going to see my voice here, and you can see that there's a little volume option there. Now I'm recording two things at once, so I'm turning that down. But anyway, it should record fine, and when I'm done, I'm going to click here. I can listen to it. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. So you hear that. And when I'm done, if I want to save it, I want to go to this red X. And what's going to happen is when I do that, it is going to ask me to call it something. So I'm going to say, twinkle. And then you want to make sure it goes on your desktop. So I have selected my desktop and I press save. So the audio file is going to my desktop. Now I'm going to make this a little smaller, and there you see it there. It's important that you change the format, because if you're going to put it online, M.M4A is not the most flexible format. So if I click once on this and I click twice, and it's not double click, but I click once and then click twice, I can change this to an MP3. Now what's going to happen is once I do that, I can click outside of it and it says, hey, which one do you want? And I'm going to say I want to use the MP3. So now it's .mp3. That's really important. It has to be .mp3. So now what I have to do is I have to take this audio file and I have to bring it into my drive. So I'm just going to click on it. I'm in my drive and I'm going to drop it inside here. I'm going to release it. And it should start uploading that audio file. And depending on how long that audio file is, it might take more or less time. So you can see here that it's uploading, and I can see that it's put right here. So the green check mark is good. That means it's totally uploaded. And then I'm going to scroll down here because these are all my folders. And I'm going to change the sharing permissions because no one's going to be able to hear it if it's private. So I'm going to press Control on my keyboard and then click on that particular file and say share. Let's change the sharing permissions. When I do that, I have all the options that I would in any other document, but basically for now, I'm going to change it to anybody at North Clackamas. I'm going to copy that link. If this was something that was going to go to parents or people outside of our district, you would want to make sure and say anybody with the link in view. But I'm going to go ahead and again copy that link. Once I've copied it, I'm going to say done. Now you just have to decide where you want it. If it's in a word processing document, you just open it up, type in your words, double click on whatever you want to change, and then you're going to go insert link, and you're going to paste that Google Doc link that you have. So I'm going to Command V or edit paste. So now this will go to that audio file. It's a little different in a presentation. If I want to insert audio there, there's actually an insert audio. I don't have to make a link. It's saying where is it, and there it is. So I'm going to select it. It's going to come in as an icon here, and there's some different settings here because if you're presenting it, you might want to have people hear it as you go to different slides and such forth. So you can play around with some of this. If this is something that's going to go on a website, you'd want to just copy the link that you have here. Just copy that, and then you would want to paste that in your website. make sure you click on the link so it retains the link audio file. So that's just kind of a little overview of how you make an audio file and upload it and share it with other people. Hope that is helpful.